on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you.
Entrando por tus oídos hasta llegar al centro de tus emociones, ADR Networks está en este momento
activando tus sentidos.
ADR Networks presenta.
This is Celestine Angel.
And I'm Isaac Crouch.
And this is...
Foreign Show!
On that foreign show.
What do we do?
What's
What it
up,
is,
guys?
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Woot.
What? Welcome to that foreign show, TFS, right here on ADR Networks. My name is Isaac Rakesh.
And I'm Celestine Angel. We are both from
And
Singapore.
We're both from
Welcome
Singapore.
here on that foreign show on ADR Networks.
Activating your senses. All right.
So,
Activating your senses. All right. We wanna activate your sense of taste today. Huh? Sense of
Oh,
taste.
yes. We're going to talk about this catering service. I think that they are a bit more than that, but it is meant for insider because it's like you need to know this from us. You need
Yes.
to know this from people passing the word. It's not, they don't have a shop and they only cater like you need to make the order on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday you get your food.
So
For
it's
the
a-
week or whatever that you need. Because
Uh-huh.
let me go through the points.
Okay.
It's the project of my friend Jessie, and it's called the Sandwich Turn.
Shout out to Jesse.
So this is our insider topic for today. Okay, so basically she wants you to know this. The caterings are made to measure. It's like for people who want like veggie or vegan or gluten-free or keto or whatever. And you can specify and they will cook for you according to what you need. And I think that they do like caterings, which is for small to medium groups. And also like what I was going to say is I think that they cater for you for the week as well. So you could order for the week and you get like specifically what you need.
Wait, let's back up. Let's go to you. So if I wanna order, I can't go on Uber or I can
No.
find.
She's not on
Okay,
Uber.
okay,
The Sandwich
okay.
Turn is not on Uber.
Nice.
We are going to put up the Instagram page for you so you can connect with Jessie there and then you can order. But basically, it's called the Sandwich Turn. And she has explained that, like, because Jessie is from the UK, so yeah, English speakers out there, like
Mhm.
she speaks English. And she said that there's a place in UK called the Sandwich, like Sandwich Turn. Wait, okay, let me get this. Basically, it's a bird.
No, the tern, right? The tern
A
is
tern is a kind
a
of
special
bird,
kind of, yeah.
like the Arctic tern, which is more famous. Okay, this is what she told me exactly. I'm just reading it off.
Yeah.
But there's another one called a sandwich tern named after the town of Sandwich in the UK. So now we get it. Why the sandwich tern?
As in the town of Sandwich where the first sandwich was made.
Yeah, maybe.
I think so, right? I think
Okay,
that's
that
the
one we will need to do a bit of research. Like, it's very possible the first sandwich,
yeah,
sandwich tern,
could be.
the in that town called Sandwich. Okay, yeah. Before I talk nonsense, okay. Here, continuing. She says that she does canapes for parties
Mm.
where it'll be sent in pretty boxes to a domicilio. That's what she said. But like if you don't want the whole service with waiting staff etc., but you just want pretty food to give to guests, she does that as well. And this the best part for us is basically they are like the food is from a homegrown like roof garden, organic, 100% organic. And actually we ate her food when we were doing a show at the roof garden for
Lily Foster's an event that we did together with Phoenix Farms. Yes.
So for when she was the one that was cooking for that event, and her food was amazing. Seriously, like
Delicioso,
love
the
it. It
food
feels so nourishing, like so delicious. And yeah, we really we devoured it. You know, like it was too good.
I think a
Like
big thing.
beetroot, all the veggies.
beetroot.
It just felt fresh and delicious, and yeah.
I think a big thing also is that the a lot of the fruits that she used was like it was grown.
Yes,
on
the
farm.
homegrown
Yeah. Homegrown.
was exactly what gave it that extra crunch,
Yeah.
that deliciousness. Yeah, and like seriously, if you've never tried like freshly grown vegetables, like you should. It's something else. Seriously, something else. Okay, what else? Anything else she says? Okay, most weeks I'm just reading off from her. Most weeks I do a soup plus delicious treat service for individuals, homemade soup, always vegan options, sometimes some others quiche, cookies, all homemade with premium ingredients. So yeah, she said drop her a DM on Instagram and she can add you to the list to receive the menu weekly. And
it's,
okay, so you can see
constantly-
now on the page,
Oh yeah, that's right.
like look at all that. It's just seriously delicious. Like honestly,
So
otherwise
her menu is
we won't be introducing.
her menu is constantly changing.
Yeah.
It is, right? It's like
I mean-
constantly. It's like it's not the same thing. You don't
Yeah,
get the same thing all the
Every
time.
week
It's
you
like,
get a different menu, and
different menu.
that's one of the fun parts about like with the sandwich turn. Like, mhm. So anyway, we are going to have the Russian sisters whom we were supposed to have like weeks ago.
yes.
And because okay, the very first time it was supposed to be them, like, but Marina couldn't make it and only Tatiana came. Then after the next time we're supposed to have them again, like so that we can actually finally have Marina on the show.
Mhm.
The earthquake happened and they actually their cat went missing, so they were completely not in the zone to come on the show. But good news, their cat is found.
Yes.
Like she was hiding in a tree or something like that. She was really
Yeah.
terrified from the earthquake. And so now the girls are both coming on the show today. So just give us a minute and they'll be in with us.
Yes. And the topic that we sort of are going to touch about today is it's quite an interesting topic. You know, it's about doing things on your own in a way, right?
Yeah, like we're interested to chat with Marina about this because she was explaining how, like, you know, like everybody always feels the need for like a soulmate or to find someone in your life, and she doesn't feel that way. She thinks that it's it's a bondage for her. Like, why would she want to do that? And so we thought it's a unique topic that we could explore with her as somebody who's a traveler, who's traveling alone. I mean, she has a sister, but in terms of, if you're talking about husband wife, that kind of thing, she's alone. She's alone in love and life. Like, she's traveling by herself, exploring the world with those eyes, and we wanted to chat about that.
And tap a bit into what makes her tick, right? And also, and also,
'Cause she's a really interesting personality. You will see her in a bit. Yeah.
yes, and just generally speaking as well, like people who dare to step into, or dare to take the plunge, dare to travel alone. I mean, that's a quite an interesting thing,
Yeah,
'cause,
the
like,
alone thing has always been a topic, right? Like,
Yeah.
somebody who dares to just go to another country completely by themselves. It's a whole, like, other adventure.
Yes.
It's spiritual as well, in its sense.
Mhm.
So, like, we would like to explore this topic with her.
Yes, and I mean, when you're moving around, especially if you're traveling alone, it's I think it's a whole different thing, like, because obviously you have your barriers up. You got to protect yourself. You got to be careful of what's going on. You look around and stuff like that, and all that kind of stuff. Yes, but then you kind of have to balance that with kind of just having fun as well, right?
Yeah.
Like and being alone is like or as if you're traveling alone and you're in a new environment alone, then I think it is a bit more of a challenge,
Right.
like you have to have your senses about you.
I guess the point is, when you're completely by yourself, some new things have to come out from you.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be way more resourceful, because, like, there's no one else you can rely on. Like, if you're in a foreign country all by yourself, especially if you don't even speak the language, then you have to, like, new things that you didn't even know you have, resources you don't even know you have might emerge.
You know what I find interesting? I see some of these videos, right? These people traveling, they go to, like, this dude. He traveled to India, or this other German guy, and these guys, they travel. They basically do, like, vlogging videos, right? And
Yeah, like Nate, what's his name?
yeah,
So Nas Daily, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like that group of people. Yeah.
yeah, but like Nas Daily's videos. I mean, it's like edited, right? It's obviously edited and condensed into that 1 minute, that whatever time frame. But these guys that I'm talking about are people who actually walk around, right, with their GoPro, right? So they're actually walking around, and they are introducing the area to their YouTube viewers. And what I find interesting about this is it's a very interesting dynamic, because you're walking into a new place. Imagine if you're walking into a new area and everything, and then with a camera like this, and then you're kind of talking to the camera, talking to your viewers, and also giving them some kind of entertainment by talking to the people around you. And what I find really interesting about this is, I think it takes a lot of guts to do that, because
Yeah.
right, imagine if you're going into an area that you've never been in, or if, say, you are a local and you see this foreign guy walking around with a camera and talking, and, like, and it kind of changes the dynamic a bit, right? Like, it's not the usual. You tend to have your guard up. What do you think about that? Like imagine you see a guy walking around with a GoPro and talking, and
Yeah, I mean, like, he is, for lack of a better word, invading the
Yes.
the space.
but it's
of-
entertaining though. That's the
It's
interesting
entertaining
thing.
as
It's
well.
really entertaining. It's like completely unedited, right? It's just the full footage. You just see the guy walking around, and he's like, "Oh, what's this?" with his camera, and he's like, "Oh, what's this? Let me try this." And then, like, "Oh," and then he engages with the locals, right? And I kind of wonder about this, because engaging or talking with the locals with a camera out in front of you like that, that's really challenging. I mean, because you're kind of, it's kind of a, I don't know, kind of a gray area, right? Like you walk to a place, you walk up to a place or to a shop or something like that, and you're talking to the person, and the person's got a camera on. And I guess what I find interesting about this is it falls in line with our moving alone, traveling alone thing, you know. So it's
Yeah, it's something like that. Like it's like you are entering in by yourself into another world.
yes,
Uh-huh.
a new world.
Like even if you're documenting or not,
Yeah.
your consciousness is documenting.
Yes, but imagine this. Okay, see, so this is my point, right? So you're going into a new area, like as a tourist or whatever, without it, like a normal person, right? Without a normal person, but without the GoPro, right? Already there's this like, okay, who are you? There's this psychological games that you play in a new environment with the new people around there, right? And back and forth. But I think it's kind of like, imagine if you have a camera in front of you, that's gonna, and you're walking around like this, the people are gonna be like, who's this dude, or what, you know?
Yeah.
And they're gonna have their guard up, you know. But saludos to these people who actually do this, because these guys who are blogging and vlogging and stuff, they actually manage to cross that thing, and they actually make it interesting, and they actually break the barrier of awkwardness with people they haven't they don't know, you know. And a lot of these guys, they use their personality to just kind of like be like, hey, no, I'm not trying to mess with you. I'm not a strange person walking around talking to my camera. I'm just trying to entertain my viewers. And then most of the time, the people there, they also kind of get the vibe. They get the vibe, you know. And this
All right, our guests are here.
all right, our guests are here. Let's bring them in and let's continue to chat.
Okay,
Should we take a break?
quick 2-minute break.
All right, let's take a quick 2-minute break, and then we'll be back with our guests. Peace.
We
are going to a break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
On the foreign show.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Soy Patti Betaza
Y Marisa Rivera.
y los queremos invitar para que todos los jueves a las 12 del día no se pierdan aquí Entre Dos por la Salud a través de ADR Networks, activando tus sentidos.
¿La vida termina con la muerte? ¿Cuál es el propósito de la vida? Mi alma, ¿qué necesita para evolucionar? Te esperamos en nuestro programa Respuestas para el Alma. Mi Bread, Nidia Jacobi y tu amigo Yoshi Oshikai, al servicio de las dudas de tu alma para su crecimiento. Los lunes, 6 p.m. por ADR Networks.
Hola, yo soy Alicia Rábago y te invito a que todos los viernes a las 9 de la mañana no te pierdas Acompañándonos. Es un programa que tiene temas de salud, de educación, de bienestar, de crecimiento personal, de estar y compartir. Son programas de interés para ti, para mí y para todos. Así que te espero los viernes 9 a.m. en Acompañándonos por ADR Networks.
That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS. That foreign show. We'll be seeing you on that foreign show. We'll be seeing you. We'll be seeing you every Friday here at TFS.
Hey guys, we're back at TFS. Thank you for staying with us.
On that foreign show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back with our guests. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we can't see Tatiana.
Okay, we can't see our guests. We can only see one of them.
Thanks, Tatiana.
All right, let me.
Yeah, just feels like
can move a little.
Yeah, no, but then the mic.
I am here.
But then the mic, yes. It's like I'm gonna just be the
No, I
voice.
can move the mic here, and you can.
I'll be the spirit.
No.
Okay.
Here.
So while this is happening, like, so we already set up like what we wanted to talk to you about. Like,
Okay.
basically, we wanted to talk to you about like traveling alone. I mean, I know you have your sister, but okay, like let's say in
Is it
terms
possible
of
to
like
get-
romance, like traveling alone, and then like love life and love and
Get
life.
into
So
it.
basically, we want to know because we found that so interesting when we were chatting with you last.
Uh-huh.
That like you mentioned about how like I think it's a unique perspective. Like most people are like desperately looking for their other half, like, and then you're like, for what?
So, like, yeah, I know. I just don't have any other probably like good answer for it. Like when people keep asking me like, well, why you're single or like why you're not like, and I've never been in a relationship and I'm not seeking one. And my only like quick answer is like, but I don't really need a relationship. Like I'm not looking for something I don't need. And I genuinely I wouldn't know what
Why
to
do you think people are looking in a relationship, or why do you think people need, and why do you think you don't need?
For connection.
That's a beautiful
Yeah, like
question
exactly.
from our guest.
Yeah. Oh no, you're still not in the chat. But poquito
The
más,
spirit,
por
the
favor.
spirit of the fourth guest.
It's okay. It's fine.
The spirit.
Who?
Yes.
Kenneth.
Yeah. So
No.
but seriously,
For
like
for a
like-
genuine connection, for some sort of I don't know feeling of being full, whole.
you don't
let's
feel
say.
that need because you don't feel lonely, right?
No, like partially, not partially, but like a big part is like because I have my
Mhm.
spirit sister.
The spirit is there.
Somewhere there. No, but
It's-
really, like.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking. It's because you feel very connected with your
Yes.
sister. You don't feel
That's
lonely.
true.
No, but guys, seriously, first of all, we love having you guys here.
Yeah.
I'm
It
excited.
feels like it's the only place we meet.
That's No. We need to do something about that. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to do something about that. And yeah.
No, but and
Ah,
that's true.
that
And
was
then you
cool.
start thinking like, because for example, like in terms of some sort of lack of romantic side of relationships, I'm not really like too interested in it. To be
Yeah,
honest
yeah.
with you. Like, I've never had any urge to seek that or to even to explore that. Like, I've been struggling with understanding of myself in this part. Let's say like well, what like why don't I need it? Like it's everywhere. You talk to your friends, to family, you go to I don't know, like
And for a
media
long
everywhere.
time you were thinking that something is wrong with you, right?
And that's
Because-
and I've been looking to like all sorts of like I don't know type of info. Like I thought I was asexual for a long time, and I'm like, okay, this is the answer. And then you start looking into like community and people's stories, and like, yes, but not really. And then I don't know. And then you're like, maybe it's my trauma from my childhood, but I didn't really have any stuff like that. I mean, like had like normal upbringing and stuff like that. And then I don't know. I think there are more people like with my type of like thing. I think than than we're used
Then
to.
we expect, yeah, then we
Yeah,
expect,
because
right?
to be honest with you, maybe like I'm not even gonna come up with like I don't know, as a person like that in I don't know, some circles, because I'm not gonna bring this up because most of the time it's just not like expected, because you're expected to, I don't know, talk about this certain, I don't know,
Yeah, I mean, there's the whole,
relationship. Yeah,
you get married, then you have kids, and then you have,
you're
you know,
either single
Yeah,
and looking
yeah.
for someone, or you're, I don't know, you're out of a relationship, you're going to look
Right.
for one, or like, but you're never just like happily single, because like why would you be, you know?
uh-huh.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Why
like
do you
Yeah,
deserve?
but I mean, I
why
think
do you
it's so
Why
empowering,
you
you know,
deserve-
like it is very empowering to be like, I'm complete as I am.
Yeah.
Like,
Actually,
Yeah.
this is a very good point, because you started the question like people are looking for their other half.
Yeah.
Not like, why do you think that something is missing from you?
Yeah.
mhm.
No, I think in general it is very useful to rethink the relationship even as we see them right now.
That's
Like,
true.
where is my other half? No, even if you are in a relationship, you are two whole creatures.
Beings,
Different people,
yeah.
You
yeah.
are whole and you are whole.
Right, and I mean, like, I can relate to a certain level with what you were saying, because before Isaac, like, I was seriously not very interested. Like, I mean, as like, honestly, like the boyfriends I had was because, okay, other people have boyfriends, I think I should try.
At least
Yeah,
they
more or
never
less
work
that
for
way,
me. Yeah.
yeah.
I know, like I thought like for a very long time, like, because you know they kept asking you at school, like, you know, like, do you like any of the boys? I'm like really no, and,
Like that.
and they're like
Okay,
I'm
we-
not
we-
interested in that.
Oh yes,
we,
have
we
to
actually we're actually down to our last segment right now, last thing. Okay, what would you say? I mean, or what advice would you give to people?
like I mean, I would like it in terms of traveling alone as well. Like,
Yeah.
I really wanted to talk about it, but
More
we don't have
of- more
enough
of
time.
Well, I've never, to be honest with you, been traveling alone, like
Because you have-
in terms of like if you're not traveling like with your, I don't know, romantic partner, and I think like in theory, like I don't know, there's nothing to be scared of to be traveling alone. Yeah, there are so many challenges that you need to be ready for, but it's, I don't know, it's such a like path to
Beautiful
self-exploring
experience.
and
Traveling, I think, is almost always about self-exploring.
like
Not just the
inner
countries, right?
inner traveling. Yeah.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
a traveling.
Yeah, for
especially,
sure.
you know,
Because
in an
like the
outer-
thing is that I don't know, like traveling and going to new places and having new experiences allows you to be more in touch with what's going on in the present moment, for sure.
Right.
And this is why like people are most of the time are so excited to go to new places, because it allows you to be connected with people, with I don't know, with the moment, with everything, like new smells, new tastes, new faces, new language, allows you to, you know, like switch from your
mindset.
routine,
Mm,
because routine, like I don't know, like kind of brings you back to your own head, like and you know, like usual way of thinking. So I don't know, like in terms of alone, there are so many people we were encountered while we were traveling, right? Like who were traveling alone.
So you
Girls and
you would
guys.
advise people, or not advice, but you would say go for it, right? To people.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, for sure. If anything stops you, I don't know, like probably try to think like what is the hesitation.
mhm.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, guys, you heard it here. We are down to, what can I say? Every time we try to get these beautiful people on our show,
Yeah, we
there's
explained
some-
the whole
there's
thing
some-
just now, like
there's-
all the different times.
Yes.
So I think we will have to invite you guys again.
Yes,
because
we
it
will
was
have to,
special
but please,
today.
will you come back again?
Anytime. Anytime. Yes.
All right,
and,
guys.
and I mean, today we completely screwed up. That's why I have the time, because we
Yep.
went to the old ADR.
Yep.
So basically, like, yeah, we will have to reschedule again. And yes, but thank you for joining us here.
That's why if you
on
travel
That
alone,
Foreign
all
Show.
these things you'll be on top of it. If you travel alone regularly, you will.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have
Just do it
completely
later
run out of
on.
time.
Just do
We
it.
cannot go past 4. So
Go for it.
thank you
I'm
so much
Isaac
for joining us
Rakesh.
here on That Front Show here on ADR Networks.
Activating your senses.
I'm Celestine Angel, Isaac Rakesh, and we have Tatiana and Marina. Thank you very much.
Catch you again soon.
Thank you to all who joined us here on That Foreign Show. It's been awesome. I'm Celestine Angel.
And I'm Isaac Crouch, and we'll see you next Friday. Have a great weekend, y'all.